Alright there folks, welcome back to Are We There Yet? Champions League time. It's just like last time out. Last year we came to this point. I was very confident of progress. And that was until a defeat to Ben Woodburn's inspired performances for Bayer Leverkusen. Let's check them out to see if they still got Woodburn. Don't see him, so we might be okay. Let's have a quick check. Where's the Welsh wonder playing his football? Arsenal, of course. £40 million has meant he's no longer going to be a problem for us. He's joined Arsenal. He's doing okay, actually. So he's joined Arsenal. That's great. That's one weight off my mind. Last time you were with us, though, let's catch up. There's been a few games since, of course. That was the Lazio 5-2. You can see it's green. We've hardly conceded any goals, but we've scored an absolute bucket load. 5-0 victory over Pescara. Silva, Dugalecki, Nwafo for Brace and Rog. I was going to say Aguero scored, but that's quite a different thing being sent off to scoring. 6-0 win over bottom of the table. Bari, they're still pretty shocking at the foot of the table. Morata with a brace. Silva, Casoli, Caldara and Mercury, who's hardly features, but we rotate him in occasionally. Then a 5-1 victory at Udinese. I'm not going to say his name, Abdi Janovic, I think it is, but Silva scored twice, Aguero and Nwafo twice. Also 6-0 home victory over Napoli. The cat is trying to break in. The door's closed on this room, but the cat is desperately trying to get in. Maybe he knows something I don't. Napoli put away 6-0. Munoz with his first goal for the club. 2 goals for Silva. Dugalecki with 1. Nwafo with 1. And Morata also with another. Then a comfortable 7-0 victory in the first leg of the semi. He's really going for it. I hope it's the cat, to be honest, because it could well be an assailant. We hope not, though. We hope not. Silva scored a hat-trick in this game. Nwafo, Aguero and Dugalecki with 2. Then a 5-1 victory away at Palermo. They're in decent-ish shape, I think. Sort of 5th, 6th, that kind of place. They actually... Jesus. I think he's got a crowbar. That's the cat, that is, not Silva or anyone. Nwafo's got a hat-trick. Silva, Dugalecki and Ravasio getting what turned out to be the consolation for Palermo. 3-1 victory at home to Inter. They were a bit more solid when they turned up to play league action than they had been just a couple of weeks before in the Cup. They actually equalised. Well, no, they didn't actually. Sorry. They were 2-0 down and went 2-1. Umur getting one for them, but Silva scoring twice and Dugalecki meant the game was done at half-time. And then a 4-0 victory at Cesena, struggling at the wrong end of the table. An Andre Silva hat-trick and Andy Nwafo with a goal. It really... oh my God. It's definitely the cat because I've just seen the tail come under the door. So I think he's jumping at ribbons. This will be... he's going to put the fear of God into me here. Bayer Leverkusen, if you don't remember, last year it's a fantastic record, but apart from this 4-1 defeat that effectively threw us out of the Champions League, I was still confident until we brought them back to the Allianz and lost on aggregate. But 5-3 won that game, but 4-1 was the key. Ben Woodburn scoring twice late on. In fact, there were 3 goals late on that just put us out of the tie. You can see we had 2 players injured. The side isn't too dissimilar than it probably is there. So, truth be told, this is a chance for redemption. Revenge. We need to go one step further than we expected to last year. We were expected to make quarterfinals last year. Semi-finals is on the cards this year, so we desperately need to put it right today. Make sure we're not left with an uphill task for that second leg. Depending on how long this game is, we might well do the second leg in the same episode. If not, I'll probably do it as a separate episode, just because of length of video. You know, it rattles on too long for any kind of normal watching. But let's get out there. I'll be with you pitch side in just a minute with the team. Just before we go to the team, though, I forgot to mention this guy, Jean Berger, has joined us. We had a few injuries at centre-half, so I decided to bring this man in. Not an expensive option, signed for £7 million from Sochaux. Purely cover, about a backup deal. He's decent enough, French 21, under 20 international. He's done okay when he's played, but he's just going to be back up. Essentially, we lost DeWitt, who's still out injured. That's going to be the team. You'll see it on screen in a minute. But Hukma was injured as well. DeWitt's still injured. Dugalecki won't play today. He's picked up a knock as well, so Morata will start. I won't run through the team on the match screen. I always forget that in the Champions League, you only have to name 7 subs, and I have to condense my usual 12 subs down. So that's the confirmed side. Caldara, Hugma and Antoniel at the back, with Nwafor, Silva and Morata takes Lugo's place in attack. It was him or Casoli, but Morata's just got the added experience that hopefully will see us over the line. Let's say that I probably should have gone with revenge there. I want revenge. It's one of the times that you remember what revenge is for. So, oh god, how far out have we zoomed? Let's pull in a little bit so we can witness what hopefully is a good performance. Is Wastelbohr. They've got great names. And off the post, I think, from Leverkusen, early doors, 5 minutes in, they hit the woodwork. Early warning, perhaps. Caldara's free kick finds Lewisson, finds the channel for it. You can see Silva's pulled up with an injury. And Nwafor, I thought the shot was not on, but on it was. And into the back of the net it goes. Andre Silva, though, down. We'll have to take him off. There's the white line of weirdness. If you get that, let me know. I've said it a lot, but let me know what that is. If you know what it is or how to get rid of it, let me know. You can see there Silva goes down. No one near him. That's always the most worrying. And Nwafor, what a strike. What a strike indeed. So let's, Silva's going to come off. Thanks for that. Let's get him out. And it does mean that Casoli's going to have to come on. But we'll play Nwafor in the centre. He's just better at it, really. He's got more experience. So we're a little bit light now, especially in the striking positions. Free kick Aguero. Hugma off the crossbar. We've hit the woodwork ourselves. I forgot, of course, we've got an away goal. Yes, we got one last time, but it was the 4 goals we conceded that meant our away goal was effectively worth little. Lewisson's throw-in now. We're just inside the 20th minute. Waterboard picks it up there. Fedichuk dallies and plays the ball out. Munoz wins it though. Aguero. Poor ball in, but we should score here. Don't like to see those goals on the old FM, but Nwafor capitalising on what effectively is a poor back pass. Cristofori and the Leverkusen goal probably should have got there. You see Fedichuk there playing the ball out, but Munoz makes it his. That's the difference, hopefully, this year, as we've got a very good right wing back. Osh here plays the ball back. There's nothing really wrong with that back pass. But Cristofori should have certainly come and narrowed that angle, allowing Nwafor to stroke the ball home, no problem. The cat has ended his assault on the door, by the way, so he must have been he must have been bored. Anyway, throwing now Alex Pinto, Waterboard, Pinto again, crosses is Almeida, deflected away. We should deal with it, but we don't, and they hit the post again. And we managed to clear. Waterboard collects the ball. He was down and he was offside. I feel like if things didn't run for us last year, at the moment they certainly are, minus the injury, of course, to Ballon d'Or winner Andre Silva. And there will be one more moment before the half-time break. Retsos goes back to Cristofori, a better back pass. Cristofori dally on it though. Two Juve strikers approaching. He manages to deal with it. And Faragi, Osh now, Fedichuk, inside to Silvio, a little bit of space. He's got a strike partner to work with in Waterboard, and it's not a great finish, is it? I mean, obviously it's not because he didn't go in. If it was a great finish, you'd have thought it would go in. But we haven't had the better of this game in terms of stats you can see, but we are 2 goals to the good, and we want to say watch out for complacency. I don't want to say too much, but this is hopefully a better position. See passing, we're not getting our passing in going. Whatever Leverkusen do, it unsettles the way we play. Certainly, they've got into the back of my mind. Hugma, it wasn't a great ball, but if Munoz had stayed where he was, he probably would have collected. Cristofori in the Bayer goal goes to Retsos, to Mai, and back to Cristofori. Again, dallying a little bit, but he drew the strikers in and created a little bit of space, perhaps for Faragi to Poku. Fedichuk out right now to Pinto, and they can get a bit of an overlap going here. And indeed they do with Almeida. Oh, number 19's free as a bird, and he puts it in the near post. It's Silvio. I think that's the man. Silvio's the player who used to play for Napoli. So it was good to see him leave, but he's obviously now in the Ben Woodburn mould. You could see that coming though. There was always a man over here, Almeida, and then here was Silvio. Only 2 minutes after the break, so the warn against complacency line ignored by all players. Lewis on with this throw in now, just a minute after that goal. Sergei Aguero, ball in but deflected. Casoli collects. Nice ball across. Morata's there. The man for all seasons. Alvaro Morata scores a Casoli assist. And, Fedorchuk angry. Apparently offside, he's claiming. I didn't see anything that suggested that. It's a nice bit of interplay. I like this ball here off Aguero. That's the pass that made it. Then Casoli, presence of mind to roll that across effectively the 6-yard line, and it's a simple finish for the big man coming in from the right side, Morata. 3-1 on the night. Yellow card for Munoz joins Aguero in the book, and a clearance here. Casoli will collect. Indecision there by the number 5 for Leverkusen. Nwafo couldn't quite get the ball over to Silva. As I say, it's a patched up front line. It's and Silvio. He caused us problems with Napoli. He's causing us problems again for Bayer, and a little bit of our own making. But as I say, the front line is far from the one we'd like to name, with 2 of our best strikers unavailable. When you play a 3-man, that looked a little bit cagey for offside, to be honest. But Silvio, it's a fantastic first touch, isn't it? To be quite honest, and he's gone straight through Boris with sheer power. And they brought on Gabriel Jesus. He was pretty good as well last year. Hopefully we can capitalise. We've got 3 away goals though. We're well in this driving seat. Nwafo, can he cross? He can. Casoli makes it 4. We've got 4 away goals. We've got 4 last. He scored on his birthday. I can't believe I didn't start him. You always, if you play FM, play a striker on his birthday, he's guaranteed a goal. It's quite simple. Munoz here keeps the ball in, and instead of just presenting it to the opposition, as so often players do in FM, he plays it down the channel to Nwafo, and you can see Casoli is free as a bird, just as was Silvio, and he puts it behind. The goalkeeper can't even do anything with that. He doesn't even try and get there because he knows he can't. Cristofari, well beaten. I think we'll make a change then. A bit of tiredness creeping in. Lewis on, looking a little bit worse for wear, so we'll bring on Lafaya. And I think we'll get the Rog on as well. We don't want Aguero dismissed and missing a second leg, so even though he's a little bit fresher than Sergei, we'll be conscious of that. And then we'll go into our last 15 minutes and hopefully maintain this 2-goal advantage. As I say this though, Almeida crosses with the corner, headed away. Maybe we can get even better. Nwafo, great ball to Casoli. Or Casoli, I keep it Casoli. Can he cross? He can. Sergei's there. 5 away goals. Eat it, Bayer. Beat me in the last competition, will you? Well, where's your Woodburn gone now, eh? Revenge is sweet, at least in the first leg. Effectively counting my chickens at half time here. Great play by Casoli. I do like this lad. He's wanted by Avellino. That's the only club that's interested in him. See that Sergei's sort of taking it away from Nwafo there. Thought Nwafo would have wanted that goal, seeing as he's on a hat-trick, but no, Sergei shouting for it. The captain, I think, taking claim to that one. It could get even better. Rog's corner, headed away there by Mai. Sergei can go out back. No, he doesn't. Goes to Hugma, and hopefully we'll recover. We do. Justin Hugma again. Not a bad ball, but well picked out, and Almeida can bring this away. Scabby Jesus. Ball over the top towards Silvio, but he doesn't win that, and now Rog can turn defence into attack. Morata is free. He's played the full 90 for the first time in a while, but he shoots straight at Cristofari. Good capitalisation, good movement on the front 3 again, especially on the counter. Sergei will pick up the reverse pass from the corner. Casoli. Oh, and we've scored again. Antonio, the defender, in on the 6 away goals. I think we can be confident-ish of making a quarter-final place. It does make me wonder whether we need to see the second leg on a video, but we will, because Leverkusen gave us nightmares last season, and it's time to give them a few in their own backyard here, and then we'll hopefully do the real damage back at the Allianz. Lovely finish from Tony Allen, it's got to be said. Cultured centre-half. Well, just 20 seconds to go. Game's going to play out time, and it's 6-2, 6 away goals. I can't see us throwing that one away, although worse strange things have happened, especially in my old FM career. but I'll be surprised given the run we're on. And I think that's put a lot of the demons to bed. Much better second half display. You can see the stats wise, we were well behind Leverkusen going into the second half, but second half wise, I think they just pushed too much. And yes, they kept the ball more than we did, but 42% possession. It was what we did with that possession that was telling today, or tonight, I should say. I think that's a fantastic win for us, and certainly sees us hopefully through to the quarter-final stages. Whew, that really is a demon off the back, to be honest, given last year's just awful display. Champions League-wise, let's see who we've got. It was quite a strong set of ties, so a lot of good teams are going to go out at this stage. It looked like Dortmund are going out. That's in the balance. That's probably in the balance as well, with Chelsea home in the second leg. Big. That is an exciting second leg back at the Bernabeu, so that's an interesting one. You'd have thought Lyon should be able to creep past Roma with a 3-goal head start. That's a tasty one. Besiktas, though, can they do it in Paris? Probably not. And then Celtic, of course. Do pop a like on there for me. 6-2. I can't express the sheer deflated feeling I had last year, going out to Leverkusen in that Champions League knockout round, but that really does just take it all off. So yeah, do pop a like on there for me. Subscribe as well for far more content, and I'll see you again for the second leg back at the Allianz. Look forward to that. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.